Saturday, platter day. It's Saturday night and we're having a platter for dinner. Why? Because we don't fucking cook on Saturday nights. We only ever eat a platter. And tonight, we're using this platter. Lemons, my favourite thing. The kids are also going to have platters and we're using these ones for them. So as always, we're going to start with the cucumber. I've got little Streaky here who decided to lick himself at that particular moment. That's Streaky, the cat. Streaky, the toy guy. And in the background somewhere will be Lady Crypto, the puppy. Now, normally on a Saturday, I talk to you about my TikTok feed, but I'm not going to do that because I haven't prepared anything. And normally, like, I'll kind of save videos and then, you know, write down so I can remember them. But I've had a very busy day with the kids. Hubby's not around, he's hanging out with his mates. So I'm flying solo, which means this is a platter for one. And I know it's a really big platter to be a platter for one. Don't worry about it. I'm going to have a bit of a movie marathon tonight, get on the Reds, and pick out myself. So this platter's a little bit more fruit than normal because I like my fruit. And yeah, we're flying solo, so I can do whatever I like. We're going to chop some cucumber for the kids as well, which they like. I've already given Cara a shower. I've just got to do Clark. Getting ahead of things so I can put them to bed. Normally they go to, like, we sort of start the unwinding routine at about 7:45. Where they'll go to the toilet, clean their teeth, read a story, and then hopefully we leave them by 8 o'clock. I'll be doing that by myself tonight, so hopefully I can get it done a little bit earlier. They don't know the time, don't worry about it. But we've had a big day. We went to the shops, we went to the park, we've been playing in the backyard, we took the puppy for a walk. So we've been doing lots of outdoorsy things, and now they're just laying on my bed, having some screen time. I'm perfectly okay with screen time, by the way. I'm one of those cool, I'm not a regular mum, I'm a cool mum. So yes, they're enjoying their iPads while I have some quiet time to do my platter. You might think that's a lot of cucumber. That was a whole packet. Don't worry about it. All right, cucumber is done. Now let's get into the fruits. I've got some raspberries. All this is from Aldi, by the way. Compliments of Aldi, not sponsored. Raspberries I've washed and dried. Kids aren't the biggest fan of raspberries. I've tried the raspberries in the lunchbox a couple of times. They're not big into it. Blueberries, hit and miss. Blueberries can be kind of, if they're crisp, I never normally try things. I'm going to try. Oh my God. That was really good. They will like these blueberries. So I'll give them some. Sometimes, you know, they're kind of mushy. You need a crisp blueberry. This is an Aldi blueberry. It's a good one. Give myself some more, a little bit more to them. They love strawberries, but the strawberries, to be honest, don't look that good. They might taste good, but they don't, like, you know, when there's lots of white, like that doesn't look particularly great, does it? Don't worry about it. So yes, I didn't drink too much last night. I just got really tired. I had a glass at work and then a glass last night with dinner. I was just really tired. I didn't drink any more after that. But tonight, however, I was thinking about watching the Menendez Brothers, is it called Monsters? Whatever the Menendez Brothers doco is. I haven't watched it yet. Hubby's not into true crime, so I haven't had sort of the chance to watch it by myself. I thought I might watch that, but the reviews have been so bad. And like, I love my true crime and I'm well aware of the story. So I'm sort of like, oh, you know, I've got a night off. I get a night of the TV to myself. Do I waste it? Do I waste it on that, or do I watch something else? Do I watch one of my chick flicks? Anyway, I'm thinking I might do a bit of a, as I said, true crime marathon, watching a couple of things back to back. We'll see how I go. I don't have to make any decisions right now. I'll decide later. Don't worry about it. There's no pressure. All right, as I say, I'm just chopping off the white bit. There's this creator on this app called Ames. I think her name's Amy. I think she's a nurse. Anyway, I watch her from time to time, and she likes to save things. Like, she doesn't like any waste. And like these sort of scraps, I saw her once use like the strawberry scraps. She made something with them. I was so impressed. I'm not that person. Am I quite comfortable throwing these in the trash? Yes. Do I give it a second thought? No. No, I don't. But props to her for being that person. I'm not that person. The whole compost thing would be fabulous if I could get into composting and, you know, saving the food scraps. And my mum has chickens, so, you know, my mum saves all the food scraps to give to the chickens. But I'm not that person. Let's face it, I'm never going to be that person. I've got these grapes. Let me try to feel like, you see there's a lot of fruit. Let's do the grapes over here. I am conscious of the colours. Not that it matters. Do aesthetics matter when you've got a platter for one? Not really. But it is TikTok, so I'm going to try and make a little bit of an effort with the presentation. Give the kids grapes. They love grapes. Let's put that there. So yeah, I went to the shops today. That was quite fun. I'm getting better at taking the kids out. Like I used to get really anxious about either losing them having a toilet accident, them misbehaving, I don't know, one of them injuring themselves. Like I just was really anxious about it. But the more outings I do with them, the better I get. And so today I was really proud of myself. Not only we went to the food court and had lunch, and I wanted to, I was really busy and we had to get a table. So I'm like, what do I do? Normally hubby would get the table, or like we'd sit with the kids and one person would get the food. I'm like, it's okay, we can secure the table. So I got a table, got them to sit down where I could still see them, went and ordered the food. It was quite, I got this. Sometimes I don't give myself enough credit for organising basic logistics. Anyway, it was all fine. We had a really good day. What's happening? What's happening over here, Streaky? You have given yourself a little bath. All right, so I might today, look, let me commit to it. I will do another TikTok after this, although that might be full for today. And in the TikTok, it'll be something funny. I'm not sure exactly what. It might be lip sync, or it might be a video of some sort that's going to be funny. There's this, is it a viral song at the moment? There's that viral, which I would never do because it's for young, pretty, hot girls. You know that, if you go to bumper, make it. If you go to something, shake it. You know that one? Not that one, because that's for young, hot, pretty girls. But that's been all over my feed, which is quite annoying because it's not really what I'm into, twerking and whatnot. All right, I think that's enough of the fruit for down. Enough of the fruit. Let's move it along. Double the dip. Done. Semi-dried tomatoes and olives, which we'll put here. I need to get some ramekin things. Okay, we've got our olives and semi-dried tomato, not sun-dried tomato. Got these baby cucumbers from Aldi. Clark likes them. Cara does not, so we'll give him a couple. Somehow I found my way on Love Luxury. It's a TikTok account. I don't know how I found my way there. And it's funny because, sometimes you think about something and then you see a TikTok about it. I had this client who, came into and I had a barrister and we were having our court date, and she came in with this fabulous little mini Kelly handbag. It was very impressive. But I didn't say anything because I didn't want to be so like, oh my God. I was like very demure, very mindful. And the barrister I had a Hermes watch, which I didn't know. She had like her top on or whatever. But this client noticed the watch like straight away. And it turns out the client works for Hermes. And, I don't know if she's like a sales associate. I think she's higher up than that. But my goodness, she's got quite the collection of bags. Anyway, I was thinking about her bag collection and the stuff we spoke about at court that day. And I don't know, ever since that conversation, all in my feed, just by coincidence, has been this Love Luxury thing. And I watch all the videos. I'm so interested in people who can, because you can't buy an Hermes bag, right? You just can't go into Hermes and buy a bag or a Kelly. You just can't. So, and you have to sort of have a relationship with them unless you get in through the Paris lottery system. Anyway, you have to build a relationship, then they offer you a bag because there aren't that many bags. But there's a shop in, is it Abu Dhabi? In Dubai and in London that's called Love Luxury that sell bags. Like you just walk in, there's all these Hermes bags on the shelf. You can say, I'm here for a mini Kelly, I'm here for a Birkin, whatever. They will sell you one. Of course, it's top price because they're making a profit, and sometimes they sell bags on consignment. So there's also a profit there as well for their buyer, their customer, whatever. And so, people come in and they're really rich and they want to buy a bag, and they just are sort of cutting through the line by not going direct to Hermes and just getting one second-hand, or pre-loved as we say. Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of those videos. Just keeps me entertained. Puppy, you can have that. Good girl. All right, let's see what else we got. Just giving the kids some Devon that I got at Aldi. I'll give some to the puppy and the kitten. Don't worry about it. Got this aged cheddar from Aldi and some crackers from Coles. A dash of oil. Okay, platters are done, bitches. Let me show you. That's for the kids. And that one's for me. Delicious.